How do you train people to consider a tick-borne illness?
The first thing I do is prevention training, to be honest, because that's always the best approach, right? So teaching these outdoor leaders to teach daily tick checks, which significantly reduce the risk of tick-borne illness. The other part of that is knowing what people have to look for, right? So these outdoor leaders need to be able to teach their participants how to find these ticks, right? Adults are relatively easy to find in most cases, but nymphs are very small and so quite difficult to find. So being able to teach this to trip participants and what tick check entails and where you're most likely to find them and these kind of things takes a bit of training.
I was attacked personally and viciously by some experts when the bill was going through Parliament, that I was anti-science and didn't know what I was talking about. It was quite surprising. But there isn't really any doubt anymore that we see a dramatic increase in Lyme disease, and we need to know better tools of treatment. We need much better awareness for prevention for everyone, because you can get a tick in your backyard. You don't have to be hiking far into the wilderness. And you also need to know, and every physician needs to know, how to do a clinical diagnosis and how to, even if it's just on a prophylactic basis, prescribe antibiotics if someone presents with symptoms that might be Lyme disease.
I can tell you that because we have so much Lyme disease in dogs and have had for so many years, that we check regularly once a year at every annual physical with a point-of-service immediate test for all of the tick-borne diseases as well as heartworm disease, which is a mosquito disease. So we check dogs as a matter of course at every well visit, and we also check them anytime they present with any kind of fever or any kind of potential clinical signs. And, we come up with positive tests for Lyme every week in dogs around here, absolutely every week.
Risk management is not a product, it's a process. It's a process of continuous humility and learning and wanting to improve. So those are some of the thoughts I have about helping to set up your outdoor program so that you're reaping the beneficial risks from these experiences and not just exposing yourself to the legal liability.